Okay, so R1, I'm not used to playing this on, but R1 is punch. Okay, L1, R1. I'm used to the Xbox kind of thing, so all this LR business is a bit... Alright, we've also got this touchpad thing here. Oh my god. That's a bit of a write-off. R1, R3. Let's have a look. Might help if I actually read the instructions. Okay. This is not going to end well, because I don't know these controls. What I could do is actually crossplay maybe on PS Vita. Yeah, I've actually completed this on PC. No, actually on Vita I completed this, so it shouldn't be too bad. Just gotta acclimatise a bit to the controls. Oh, you don't know who you are. I'll skip through most of the story. If you really like the game, then I think that's fair. You can go buy it. It's kind of not really much of a story to this. It's kind of just like an allusion to certain films, and the real star of this show, of this game, is maybe the music. The whole point of this game is you wake up, most of the time you get like a message on your phone and you gotta go somewhere. Sort of like a mystery kind of... These people with these animal mask heads on are like, they're giving you like these mysterious instructions. You gotta go places and kill things. And what I like about this game is just sort of like the little details, like all the clutter in your apartment will like build up as you play. Like at some point there's like a girl throwing up in your sink. Right, so circle is pick stuff up. There we go. Yeah. I also like about this game as well, I mean, like the art in this game just wouldn't have worked a few years ago, but since the game has taken off, it's like the new standard or whatever. Right, these masks, they give you like different kind of like attributes. Like this one gives you like an eye for secrets. I don't really use iron. This one gives you like I think you can punch someone and kill them in one punch. More guns, lethal doors. Lethal doors is pretty good actually. Let's try it. Okay, so I got my horse. So this should kill him with one go. Right, pick that up. Okay. Right, there's a guy there having a pee. Oh, this is going to happen a lot. What I need to do is... Okay. There you go. Go upstairs now. The genius in this game you'll see is when I start to die a lot, and just like how quickly you can kind of like... You can just jump back right in kind of thing and try to learn from your mistakes. It's pretty hard. You have to be... It's quite a twitch reaction sort of game. Oh damn! I forgot about that. Again, I'm gonna blame my tools. I can blame this on the controller. Yeah, I was going to have a bit of a rant actually about this whole, I'd say this whole political situation, but until like last night sometime, I didn't really think it was that real. I just thought it was like American wrestling, do you know what I mean? Just this big act. But just like the bravado with which people kind of like talk and stuff, and the fact that, you know, I'm talking about this whole Trump thing, which I don't really want to entertain, but it's getting to the point now you can't really ignore this sort of stuff as much as I'd like to, because I think I do think it is some kind of weird pantomime. But just the fact that just the way it's done like in an entertainment way, like the whole process, like the whole debate thing was very entertaining, and like some of the accusations that flew around. This is not going to go well for me. Some of the accusations that flew around, you wouldn't shake the hand of the person if you truly believed that stuff about them. Oh my god! Sorry. You would not shake the hand of that person. You would not go to their inauguration if you really believed some of that stuff. Like, I don't know. I personally think they're all on the same side. I think this is a huge, elaborate kind of scheme to... I've got a new view on the situation actually since last night, because I remember a couple of years ago, and some of the conspiracy theory channels, that are actually getting very, very big at the moment, due to all this kind of, just the way that, you can't really blame them, because it's the way politicians are acting. No wonder people want more answers. It's just so shady. Let's try to draw these guys out. Is this going to work? Oh, no. This is going to happen a lot, by the way. There was this whole thing with Jade Helm, Operation Jade Helm, which was a military exercise. I think it's been sort of like a verified thing. And across America, as far as I know, or at least in Texas, there was like this big operation to kind of get like troops in, and it was kind of like a role play if there was like some civil unrest kind of thing, like martial law. And there was this big conspiracy thing, and people were called idiots for believing it and stuff. But, it was actually a movement, and it was a couple of years, and then it just kind of died off. And now we've got what seems to be, I say seems to be because we're obviously on the internet, and like, you can watch something on the internet, go into work the next day, and no one has even heard of it, because it's just literally on the internet. It's just a big propaganda machine at this point. But there seems to be mass riots across America. There really does, and I wouldn't usually care. As I said, I don't really believe any of the sides in this debate, of which there is like two sides. That alone is a bit dodgy, if you ask me. I'll go into that in a minute. But I do have to get my skills up on this game. Again, it's probably because... There we go. Stage clear. Thankfully. Oh, this bit is not easy. No. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah. There's a lot of civil unrest at the moment. The next step would be for the president to control this somehow, have some control over his country. So basically all these exercises that they were doing a couple of years ago, Jade Helm, it's all been kind of like prepared for, if you want to think of it like that. Chapter done, yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm glad I found another game to play on, yeah. That is hopefully works. Streaming, yeah. So basically, the next step is going to be some kind of like martial law thing, according to the storyline. I say storyline because I do see it like as American wrestling. It's all very false. Like I said, you wouldn't go and celebrate these people becoming the president. If you were with Clinton or whatever, if she was the person her fans believe her to be, that stands up for all these things, she would have boycotted that thing. But yeah, American wrestling, a lot of them. The whole thing with Donald Trump, like as much as I like to think it's an act, this thing is definitely real now, isn't it? Like banning people from coming to the country, which I disagree with. This you know, I mean, it's obviously a messy situation, and the media, the people, what's happening is these people at the higher up positions are blaming, like, us, even in the UK or whatever. They're blaming us. They're calling us racists and bigots and stuff like that. The truth is, a lot of people go to work, you know, in their jobs. And I remember I worked in East Dulwich in Summerfield. This was like 2001. I was like the only white person there or whatever, like, you know, and I really enjoyed that job. But the point I'm trying to make is, we go to work, and that's not the world we live in. Do you know what I mean? It's like maybe in the 60s there was some kind of like invasion thing going on, but we've all grown up in this multicultural world. But they're trying to make out, these people that are out of touch of reality, in the kind of celebrity sphere, they're trying to like kind of make out that we're all racists and bigots, and they're trying to stir things up that have been long dead, you know. But yeah, I mean, there's a messy situation, because the news is kind of like, one minute you've got the Syria appeal, haven't you, with the kid like who died on the beach, yeah, whatever, trying to get over, and then you've got this big guilt thing, like, what are you doing to help? Like, what's your country doing to help? Oh, you're not doing nothing, you're racist. Then the next thing you know, the media are like, they're panicking then and reporting all these flash rape cases across, like, is it Sweden and Germany and stuff like that, and like, and attributing that to the the influx of Muslims, which, from another culture, I mean, that is a real thing. I mean, some cultures are just not going to agree with each other. You know, I mean, there's kind of like, in our country, I think the age of consent is like 16 or whatever. Places like Germany, I think it's 14 or something, or in some places they might not even be as high as that, to say that. I have very personal reasons for that, having quite strong feelings about this. I've got like 2 stepkids. One of them's 21 and one of them's 18, and between them both it's just been a complete nightmare of sorry, I'm pacing. It's been a big complete nightmare of how old their boyfriends or girlfriends are. Are they going to get in trouble? Are they actually jailbait themselves? It's just been a complete nightmare for years. America is a tune, it must be sung together. Yeah. It's just, it makes me laugh as well, like, you know, you've got this big movement going on now, all these like young guys, but they don't realise what side they're on. Like, remember these people who used to smash at McDonald's and go to the greater city of London and smash the place up, you know? They don't realise what side they're on now. They're actually on the side of, like, the very people that they used to attack, you know, like, especially with the whole Brexit situation. By the way, I don't think Wales is going to be in the Brexit thing. Not that I really cared about that either. As I said, it's entertainment to me. I'm not going to get forced into opinion. Over the past year, I've like lost friends over this, because I've been forced into an opinion, or maybe forced into like a role model, into a position. Like, I mean, we came to the conclusion that I was like a racist and a bigot and a homophobe, and I had like white privilege or whatever, you know, these new buzzwords that are going around and stuff. And that was the conclusion. This was like another white guy telling me this, like asking me, oh, have you checked your privilege today and stuff like this. Like, when did people ever do this to each other? Like, you know, like, as I said, you go to work the next day and like none of this is happening. This might be happening like in the campuses, I would say, of the next generation, but they're not even, the average person is not in college or whatever, is not going to go the course. The average person is just going to knuckle down and get like a sort of decent slave labour job, and these other people, like the metrosexuals or whatever, like, you know, there's not a clear indication of what our country is about. If you want to know what our country's about, and it shames me to say this, in my experience as well, like everyone's different. Watch the Jeremy Kyle show. Even I see that as propaganda to turn the working class against the kind of like the unemployed, if you can believe that. That's terrible in itself, you know, like they're turning like the lower classes against each other as well. Oh, damn it. Yeah, but kind of those are like the everyday things people have to deal with. It's like, who got you pregnant and is he really the dad or whatever. Sorry for my gameplay on this, I'm playing with a controller. Maybe not a good idea, but I think it's kind of quite fitting. You can actually do like a kind of, if I use this touchpad, which is horrible. Yeah, you can sort of like mark people. Okay, it seems to like snap onto them as well. Yeah, but that's the terrible thing as well, like just the propaganda the last few years in the UK. Just about the last few years it's been like how like the working class, right, this is weird as well. The last few years it's been like how the scum class of Britain has brought this country down and stuff like this. And you know, there's been a lot of propaganda about that, you know, through Jeremy Kyle's show, which has really ramped up its kind of that whole thing. The guests that gets on are like exclusively from that, just to like show them up. But if you think about it, this scummy class of Britain, they're not exactly privileged, are they? Watch the Jeremy Kyle show and tell me that those people are privileged or whatever. Whatever that, I don't even know what the definition of that word is anymore. It's not what I grew up with. And that's another thing, you know. I grew up in a different generation. I think they like to call it like Generation X, and people will say, "Oh, you need to change with the time," but you know, they don't realise our generation was pretty. It was the start of this kind of stuff, you know. But yeah, all these people in the lower classes, they are integrated pretty well with the different colours, or whatever you want to say, races. That's all they've known. That's all they have known, the lower classes. Now you got to ask themselves, why are they in the lower classes, or whatever. But yeah, but when people say stuff like that, like you've got like white privilege, you know, they haven't lived in my country. If you're on the lower class, you've never known anything else but racial integration, you know. That's just a normal thing, you know. And it's just been, as I said, you know, there's been a lot of propaganda on the Jeremy Kyle show, and it's kind of like there's a street in Birmingham as well, I think, where they just try to like show up the people who are like below the working class, you know, sponging off the government and stuff like that. And like I said, but these people, I mean, you can't call these people racist and bigots and stuff, because they're right in the thick of things, you know. They're a lot of the time, you know, they're mixed race families. Can you say that anymore? I don't even know. But yeah, so I don't know. A lot of this stuff I watch on the news about America is just like not applicable to this country, but it's kind of like they're making it, kind of forcing yeah, another thing as well, I mean, you get all these people that support like Donald Trump or whatever, and as I said, you know, I actually don't support anyone. I think they're all on the same side. I think it's a complete trap. But I mean, if you try to transcribe that to who that would be in this country, he's basically David Cameron. that's the Conservative Party of that country. I'm pretty sure of it. They're not exactly like the Labour Party. And who the hell would want like David Cameron in charge as well, you know? But like I said, there's more than two options in anything, and don't feel forced into one of two positions in a country that we don't even live in. Kind of thing, do you know what I mean? I've definitely been like forced into some things through a few friends that I've lost over this in the past year or something. But somewhere there was somebody there. It's some kind of like divide and conquer thing. But as I was saying, I mean, these people in like the political sphere or the celebrity sphere, they don't even live in the same world as us, you know. It is a big deal to them if Michael Jackson was the first black person or whatever to have a music video. Oh, there's a guy up there. That was a big deal to them. It wasn't to us, because we've always, in the working class, you know, we've always lived around people from different races. Do you know what I mean? This stuff, like having like the Disney show, like there's a show on Nickelodeon called what's it called? Oh, I don't know. It's like this one where it's like the black family, and it actually makes me laugh. People might think I'm racist for this actually, but it makes me laugh because of how they're trying to, the way they're trying to. The intro of that show just makes me and my son laugh, because it's just like they're all dancing around and stuff. It's like all the other shows show a different kind of, I don't know, just weird. I don't know, it's like, oh, right, we got the black family, right, we need to try and make this palatable for the American audience now. We need to, you know, what does a black family do? Oh yeah, they must dance around and stuff, and like, you know, it's just like, it's really weird, or even, it's just a different country to this country. But the sad thing is, this country is so influenced by like America, and we're kind of like putting ourselves backwards by paying attention to stuff. Because I think, like in Britain, no matter who you are, you've got to learn to have a sense of humour about yourself. You know, I was actually born in South Africa, and though I kind of grew up here, I found it quite hard because, you know, people will take the piss out of you in this country, no matter who you are. If that's not going to change, it's just part of the humour of the country. And at some point, I had to stop taking myself so seriously, because it was just, you know, stop listening to all this American music and actually have like a sense of humour about myself. You know, you will get a nickname in this country, but it probably won't be politically correct. It's like, you just got to learn, and you will give someone a nickname, I bet, you know. It's just the way this country works. It's just, you know, you got to laugh, or in this country, if you don't laugh, you'll cry, basically. So it's just a different culture completely. But last night, like, as I said, the penny dropped, you know. I realised all these conspiracy things I've been watching years ago about Jade Helm and the military exercises going on in towns across America. I realised last night that this is all pre-planned, all this civil unrest, and they've already done the exercises and how to deal with it. Also, don't like the way that with Donald Trump, he's playing a Christian card that he can't play. You know, why is he doing it? It's a political move. He's gonna get people, even though it's in the name of like Christians getting killed all over the world or whatever, like the forgotten people. It's like Christians are fully prepared, or they should be fully prepared to be killed for their faith. I know that sounds a bit morbid or whatever, but that's sort of part of the deal. Oh, hi Baz, you right? Yeah, I remember Baz in Bioshock days. Yeah, Christian. If you're a Christian, you learn that like every Sunday or every Wednesday. It's like all your heroes died for their faith, kind of thing. That's just part of the deal. It's like this whole white privilege thing, and they've turned like Christianity like this white religion thing in America or whatever. It's going to become the kind of, I don't know, I just don't see it as what he's doing is going to help. And I don't think it's meant to help. I think this is the way that they basically take out Christianity for good now. I mean, if it's seen as being behind this kind of like this border control and immigration thing, and you know, because America's a Christian country, which it isn't at all. It's like it's laughable, the immigration thing, to be honest. I mean, I saw like a meme thing or whatever last night with like an American Indian, and it was like the border controls, like, yeah, it speaks for itself. Yeah, it just wound me up a bit, so I wanted to talk about it. Use this as an excuse to do it as well. Like. How's it going, Baz? Yeah, as I've been saying, I'm playing this on a PS4, so I'm using a controller. I'm not like amazing at using the controller. What it has got though is how do you throw things? There we go. Knifed. That's kind of like a boss. Just gonna try running there and get them. Cool. Good. Yeah, I was just saying I'm a bit wound up about all this kind of like political stuff, which I kind of thought that it was just on the internet. Because you go, oh, is my mic working? Yeah. Yeah, Spice has done right for himself, hasn't he? With he's got like his channel and stuff. Yeah, I sort of thought all this political stuff was, just online, because you go to work, you know, you go to work in your factory job, and you know, mixed race thing or whatever, just as it's always been, just normal, and everything's still the same, you know. But it does, you know, it is going to be a massive thing now. It's starting to affect people, and so it wound me up a bit, to be honest. It wound me up because there's people that are like really against the whole Trump thing, and there's people that are really for it, but I don't know. You know, I'm nothing on the whole situation, because I think they're all a bunch of liars that are all on the same side. As you could see in the inauguration, when these people were like shaking each other's hands and stuff. So you wouldn't shake the hand of people that you'd accused of some of the stuff you'd accused them of, you know. Watch this now, watch your skills. Oh. Look at that, skillage. Oh my god, what happened then? That was like some divine intervention then, did you see that? Okay. Oh my god, that wasn't. As I was saying before, prepare for me to die a lot in this game, because that's sort of like half the fun of this game. Literally, you will die over and over again. That's what you want, the sword. Ah, I didn't kill him. Okay, how am I going to do this? Look at that. Cut that place to pieces. How's the stream like? Is it, you know, I'm not, like, is it working basically? I don't care about the quality, because that's, oh my god. I haven't really got the internet connection to have like award-winning. Is he still alive? No. That was quite weird. I like throwing a katana at him. Didn't kill him, but a knife did. Maybe not weird. Yeah. Are you playing anything lately, Baz? me myself, the last sort of like decent thing I played was Fallout 4, which actually reminded me of Bioshock a bit. Just the kind of like the design in it, and you know, how streamlined it was as well. Apparently there's like a new announcement coming out, I think at E3 or something, about like a New Vegas 2 or something. Oh my god. Oh, how did that guy get up? I don't really want this weapon. Here we go. I'm more like a melee person on this game, actually, if you must know. I've got this game but not played it for ages. I couldn't get into Fallout 4 actually. Yeah, it's an interesting game, Fallout 4. I played it and I just couldn't get into it because it was just, for me it just felt like a really small map. Like everything just felt really small, but then I realised it was because of how condensed like just like the towns are quite packed full of detail. Is actually Fallout 4 is really good. It's kind of like with all Bethesda games, I find you have to stick to the story. If you just go off and do your own stuff, you're just going to get lost or whatever and just get bored and realise that maybe you had more fun like on Facebook or whatever. So. But I find with Bethesda games, like they will all the time they put into creating the locations, if you stick with the story, they will take you on a tour of all the cool places, and then it gives you like an introduction then to what you can actually do. Oh my god. Yeah, so I mean that's how I kind of started to enjoy it, because the game kind of showed me what you can do in it, kind of thing, and it was pretty cool, like, you know. And also the companions as well, like they're not just like they comment on stuff that you do, and you know, like they get upset if you do things that they don't agree with and they don't morally sort of agree with or anything. Oh no. Yeah, that Resident Evil 7 looks really cool actually. Like, I don't know why I think it's Resident Evil 4. It's probably because I didn't play anything after Resident Evil 3. It just seemed like a different, I just missed that generation. You know, a lot of people like 4, don't they? I've been watching a lot of like the playthroughs of Resident Evil 7, so I've like ruined it for myself. It does look cool though. I think that's my problem. I go off, reload too much and try to get the most out of the game and end up taking too much. Yeah. If that's about Fallout 4, yeah, it's kind of they do give you like a tour of the cool things though. It is a really cool game. It's kind of more like, it's like Borderlands a bit. That's what it felt like. It felt like Borderlands, but with the combat of like the darkness, which means it wasn't like, the combat's not amazing in it or whatever, but there's a guy there, isn't there? Can I just get this guy to come out? Yeah, so I started, like, I thought, alright, I'm not going to go on the right path, I'm not going to go the way they want me to go. So I ended up with no companions or anything. Oh, excuse me a minute, I just got the phone for a minute. Oh, I just got the phone in a minute. Hang on a sec. I've got to take this. This is my wife. If I don't take it, I will get destroyed. Oh, there we go. Right, So basically that person there. Yeah, they will, yeah, so I got like lost and everything just looked like the woods and stuff, and I was just getting attacked by dogs. And also didn't like, the thing I didn't like about Fallout 4 was their, whereas before the VAT system would like pause the game, I didn't like the fact it didn't pause it as well. Because in that game, it's very easy to die, you know, it's like quite a hard game if you just play it as a... If you just play it as like an FPS game and just not very forgiving. Right, chapter clear. Oh, no. No, he's not coming today, his mum's picking up, he's feeling off. Alright, okay. What am I holding? Oh, this guy's dead, is he? I was holding someone, I didn't know I could do that in this game. I thought that was Hotline Miami 2. Which is actually a really cool game. Oh no, here we go. Boss time. Oh wait there, let me just pause this a minute. How'd you pause it? How'd you pause like PS4 games? How is that? Hello. Yeah, The Darkness. I'm meaning to play that again, actually. Yeah, I remember we bought it to kill the... Yeah, it's weird, actually. Yeah, it was The Dark... I think I also bought Spider-Man as well, like the film license game, just because it was such a hard... You know, just waiting for Bioshock, and there was nothing out as well. There was, like, no other good games out. The good days of the 360. Oh my god, I keep pressing the wrong button. But what have I actually got? Okay, one. Okay. Yeah, get used to this. I'm gonna die a lot. Yeah. The wrong button again. Yeah, The Darkness was like a surprisingly good game, wasn't it? I've actually got The Darkness too, and I've tried to get into it. I just can't get past like the cell shading thing. Yeah, I just can't get past the cell shading thing, and apparently it's really, really good, The Darkness 2. Oh, I think the problem was I was playing it on it's only got 8 comments here. How do you check your comments? I can't see 8. Yeah, also you can't just... Hey bro. Hi there. Right, Jacket. Hi there. Yeah, The Darkness 2 is. I was playing it on PlayStation. What's that thing called? Like where you could just like stream games. I was playing it on there, and there was like a bit of lag as well. So that was my time to play that game, and it just didn't work for me. I don't know, for some reason I don't know if I'd buy it, you know, because The Darkness was such a good game. I don't want to like ruin it, especially some of the World War I sections as well, which you know. Should like quite surreal, weren't they? And just like the busking and stuff like that. You know, like thanks Jacket. Oh, by the way, we're working on that game, aren't we? I'm still waiting for my level guy to make the level, by the way. So. Oh yeah, Baz, in the meantime I kind of became like a game developer, you can call me that. I like to think I've made like the worst game of all time as well. But I don't think it was. I'm going to skip through the story a bit because, you know, this is a cool game if you want to buy it. And like I said when I started, it's not really much of a story. It's just like allusions to like certain films and stuff in the 80s and. Oh, thanks for watching my stuff jacket. Appreciate it. Well, if you enjoy it, you know. Am I missing comments? Yeah, I don't know. It's saying I got 12 comments, but I really like the music in this game. Yeah, did you, Baz, did you play The Darkness too? Yeah, bro, great to hear it. I've been studying and learning more, so hopefully going to be worth it down to you. I hope so. Well, I mean, I don't hope that bit. I hope this game sort of comes together. But what we're doing is we're redesigning everything so it looks kind of nicer, and it's just going to be like procedural. It's you know, we're trying to get a system so we don't have to do too much design work, you know. Sounds a bit lazy, but I actually find that quite interesting. It's really fascinating, you know, if you can just make infinite levels that actually are all kind of different. But I've actually been getting inspired by playing The Division as well, just the kind of post-apocalyptic thing and just the clutter and... Oh, there's the girl you saved, she's like on your couch. Yeah, me and Baz are just saying, like, I met Baz when we were waiting for Bioshock, the first game, and we were like in through the Looking Glass forums, and it was like such a painful wait for Bioshock 1. It's actually really interesting, the story. That's sort of how I became a Christian, was through that, which is weird enough, but yeah, we were waiting for it, and we were literally like, oh, we need to play something else just to get our minds off it, and I think a few of us got The Darkness, and it was like really surprisingly cool game, even though the shooting was a bit kind of floaty. I was just saying, when I played Fallout 4, it actually reminded me of The Darkness a lot, like just the feel of the shooting, and also what else? Oh yeah, just how you've got like this kind of like this. The town, I can't remember what the town's called now, but it sort of becomes like the central hub that you run through, and I haven't actually played Wasteland 2. It's weird, like I'm the person that should be playing that, because I was a really big fan of Fallout 1 and 2 and Planescape Torment, but for some reason I've just got this whole, I hate to say it, but I've got this whole kind of, you know, I'm done with that kind of thing attitude going on. Like, I think it's probably because my son got a PS4 and, like, you know, I just want to see like some new stuff, do you know what I mean? Like graphics wise, or, I mean, it does, you know, I know it's 3D and it looks really cool. Yeah, it's weird for Bioshock. The funny thing with Bioshock was, it was literally like I think I was pretty depressed. I just broken up with like this girl and stuff, and literally the only thing I had to look forward to in my life was Bioshock coming out, and that's not really a good thing. Like, to put like all your life on like a game or something, and when it came out, I was so let down. Because it was just a game, you know, it was just like, it was a good game, but it was like a kind of like, you couldn't like devote your life to it, if you know what I mean, and it was like a bit of a dumbed down System Shock 2, well, not dumbed down, you know, like streamlined, dumbed down's not fair to say, it was like streamlined kind of thing, and I kind of like, I was just felt so empty because, you know, I put all my hope in this game. And I kind of like, I was just in despair, so I ended up going to church. And I was there for 10 years there. So Bioshock literally did change my life. weird fact about Bioshock. But I really like it, you know. I mean, I have played it in the meantime. It is a really good game. It just was. I hate this, how you can clip through the wall but you can't hit the thing. It's actually really good. Yeah, but you know, I just put so much on this game, and like, it was just a game. Oh my god, I got stuck in the wall. Yeah. As I've been saying, now I'm going to die a lot because I'm playing on a control pad. Not really a control pad game. Yeah. What was your game that you thought was going to like make your life better and stuff? Jacket. That's why I was kind of surprised with Fallout 4, because I didn't really, it was under like my radar. It just looked like Fallout 3 and didn't look anything special. But when I played it and saw how dense the city was and all the really cool locations and the lighting and the colours and like the blues, like it was like a nice surprise because I didn't put too much into it. You know, I didn't wait on it, like, you know. I think I can actually kill these guys with my door things. Oh yeah. What, the Bioshock thing? Or... Yeah, no, there's this. I was trying to get somewhere with music, so I was gonna have like the rockumentary, but now it's like Half-Life 1. Alright, is that what you were waiting for? It's gonna be a different experience now. Yeah, it's a really cool game. I really like it. The only thing I don't like about Bioshock is like, you know, when you get to the end of the game and the enemies start, you can sort of see the plasmids the enemies have equipped. Like they got like all the lightning coming off them and stuff like that. I thought that was a really cool effect, and I really wish they'd had that from the beginning. And also the end of the game felt too arcadey, you know, when like they're swapping the plasmids out all the time, and you know, I just really didn't like that. It just kind of like cheapened the whole experience to me. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not that good at this game. Not too bad, you just gotta have like some patience with this game. Good thing I jumped on him. Oh my god. Yeah, I sort of think Half-Life 1's a bit overrated. Just gonna throw that out there. But at that time I was playing System Shock 2, and like with System Shock 2 you had like huge levels that you didn't have to load every like few steps, and I don't know, just like the audio logs. I mean, in light of the audio logs alone, I really think it was overrated. It was a lot more like a cinematic experience, System Shock 2. And I actually think it was quite a pretty game as well. A lot of people don't think of that. Like even like the fans of System Shock 2. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Cheap padding for story's sake. Oh my god, this game's infuriating. I'm usually someone like, I rage quit a lot these days, so it's quite rare that I'm actually not quitting. Yeah. I actually don't mind it. I mean, you sort of had to use the controller on like Halo and stuff, so I have to get used to it, so. I haven't really got a decent PC, so it's not like I can like afford to be like full on PC, because I mean I can't really get the frame rate to. Yeah, oh, I forgot there's a bit of a lag on this. Yeah, it's not like I got the frame rate to be that elitist, you know, about like mouse control. Because most games on my laptop I can run like about 25 frames a second. Yeah, I really liked. I'm more of a System Shock person. Yeah, play System Shock co-op. Yeah, I've tried that a couple of times with some people, but there's some really bad bugs in Right, I think I've killed everything bar these guys, I think. I've tried that a couple of times with some really bad bugs, especially when you're going for like the bulkheads and stuff. I think if you're with someone who's a bit more patient, you know, you should be okay. What's that green thing? Is that a bottle? I don't remember ever having a green thing. Alright, it is a bottle. How am I going to get rid of these guys? I think shotgun time. Maybe. Yeah, it would be cool to have a co-op actually. I was it's funny, like when we were waiting for Bioshock to come out, I was arranging some tours around System Shock 2. Done it. Got it. Yeah, it would be cool. I think if we were going to stream it, then you might have to do it, because I really don't have the bandwidth. I'll be surprised if this is. I mean, I'll look back at this and there's probably like a black screen in it. Okay, I think I should be okay. There's like a bomb in one of these rooms in there. Okay, one of these doors is a bomb in it. That one. Alright, this thing snaps to... Oh, I didn't realise it snapped. I thought you had to manually do it with this little touchpad, which is like horrible. See the stealth in that. Okay, I think I'm gonna die now. No, I'm okay. Yeah, some pretty bad bugs. It's kind of weird. I feel bad playing System Shock in co-op because it's such like a solitary experience as well. And even though it's like a cool co-op game and a good RPG anyway, like, you know. Ah, I got that guy, didn't I? Done it. Yeah, I sort of feel a bit bad because, I mean, when I first played System Shock 2, I had, when I first played it in like 1999 or 2000 or something, I like turned the music off and stuff, and it was like a full-on, really intimidating game for me, and I was just on my own, like, and just to kind of like cheapen that experience a bit with like voice chat and stuff like that. I don't know. It would be cool though if you just played it just like an RPG. The thing I really liked about that game was that you could, like, when you're researching your chemicals, you got to like find a place to hide, and then you can get like your little Game Boy thing out, Game Pig. That's what was missing from Bioshock. Just that. I mean, I know in context of like the age, you know, the 50s or whatever it's set in, that wouldn't have really worked, but oh no, like I miss those little moments, like, because it never paused the game, it never took you out the game, so there was always tension, like when you're hacking, there's always that tension of being found or something. Yeah, before you joined, I was talking about the current, like, political situation, and, well, I say political, not really my political situation, I'm in the UK, but just the whole, like, Trump thing, and just, like, what a complete lie it all is, and how they're all on the same side, and I was getting a bit down about that. You know. It's like to the point where I've actually been forced into a side. I'm not even on anyone's side, I think it's all a load of rubbish, but I was actually forced onto the Donald Trump side, even though I don't even think he's like a real person. I think he's playing a part. What sort of confirms it to me is that there's going to be some kind of like, there's going to have to be some kind of control or martial law thing go on. And that was rehearsed like years ago in America. There's loads of videos, Jade Helm or whatever, of military exercises in like in towns, cities like Texas, whatever. It's just like a huge big trap. Yeah, I don't know what you think about that. Right, I'm going to do the door thing again. If they walk fast, no, that's not really... I haven't unlocked half of these. God, look how many there are. There's probably some like PlayStation exclusive ones as well, I imagine. Yeah, I really like the art in this game as well. It just breaks every rule of like pixel art. Like every rule. It just works, I guess, you know. As a friend of mine used to say, it works. I've been trying to get better at pixel art and like, but not in this way, in like more of like a classic sort of, oh, that's good pixel art way. Nice, see those skills. This game is like really cool though, isn't it? It's kind of cool where PC games are at the moment with all this indie stuff. Like where like the release of Hotline Miami 2 is just as big as like a new Fallout game or something. Well, not as big, but you know what I mean. It's like an event sort of thing. It's really cool. Yeah, right. Let's get this guy. Throw a crowbar at him, I think. Oh, that didn't work. A friend who lives in America and she's really concerned about what Trump has. Yeah. The thing that annoys me though is at his inauguration how like all his enemies were there, all smiling along and shaking his hand and stuff, like it was the end of a big act or something. And just the whole, like I was saying earlier on in the stream, just the way that the whole election thing works as well. It's very like a comedy show or something, or it's, oh damn it. Do you know what I mean? It's just entertainment. It just comes across to me as entertainment. Like really cheap, nasty entertainment, you know, where they're digging stuff up on people, but like, oh yeah, you I don't know if the Pizzagate thing was linked to that, but you know, just like stuff like that, like really. Ah, thanks. Yeah, I did try to get a bit better. It's still not where I am with pixel art. I'm a bit better than that now. Thanks to a friend of mine. yeah, it just comes across like it's just this entertainment, the whole, like American wrestling or something. And then at the end of the day, they're all friends. He's just playing a part, you know. And people that are like really, like people have lost friends over this stuff from being too extreme on one side. It's really sad, I think. Oh my gosh, I was going to throw a sword at him then. Yeah, that's what And like when you wake up and like someone's like in your face like, oh, have you checked your privilege this morning, and like stuff like that. It's like, get out my face. I'm not sure what it's like in Australia, but I was saying that where I grew up, you know, we've always been really integrated with all kinds of cultures. It's just like a way of life, you know. I'm at like the lowest end of the working class. Oh, damn it. It's just like a normal thing of life, you know. I don't need, when people are saying, oh, you're privileged and stuff like that, and like, it's stuff that works. So my opinion on it, it might work in a college, a university paper, or in like a TED talk or something, but in real life, most of that stuff just doesn't work. It's like these fashion designers and some of the dresses they make, you know, they might work on a catwalk, but no one's going to wear that in real life. And this stuff, this political stuff in practice, it might be it might be a bit too ahead of its time, I think. It's very weird at the moment. But it's weird, like, I mean, if you try to make an argument about it, you know, they've got all the right buzzwords to cut you down, like, oh, you're making a slippery slope argument or something like that. Just this whole bullshit, you know. It does my head in. Like, you literally can't talk to anyone because everyone's like an expert on everything these days because they've watched some YouTube videos or pseudo-intellectual. That's what I heard it called the other day. Pseudo-intellectuals. Yeah, it does. Oh my god! I didn't really want to get like affected by that stuff because I do. It's all a bit of a joke, but I guess I'm bored enough. I'm like these other people. I'm bored enough now to be affected by it. That's what it boils down to. Pure boredom on my part. It's just entertainment. Trump, he's dividing the country so much already. I actually don't think he is. I think he's just a character. I think this is just the way it's gonna be, like, you know. And he's just the fall guy. He just got paid out a lot to do this kind of thing. But what I don't like is he's doing it now. He's starting to do it in the name of Christianity, kind of like, oh, give the rights back to the Christians and stuff like that. Which I guess American Christianity and the rest of the world's like two different things. Sorry, I keep dying in the same place. But I really don't like that because he's going to get like people like killed over this. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, the cultural beliefs, yeah, some cultures are not compatible at all, you know. And I don't want to seem like old-fashioned, but like, you know, some things just shouldn't. You know, I mean, I'm kind of like, our age of consent is like 16 years old, you know, which is okay, that's kind of fair or whatever, but there's countries where it's like 8 and stuff like that, do you know what I mean? It's like, how are you supposed to deal with that? Like, and there's also like some very weird like some cultural stuff in Japan that's kind of like, you know, it's obviously going to be in all the anime we watch, and it's just a really weird situation at the moment. I think that's where it comes into the gaming community through, like, that's been raised a couple of times with some of these like games that are getting quite big, hentai sort of stuff, and so maybe there is some kind of a problem. But I can't help but think that everyone in the media and stuff is lying. And not in the way that Donald Trump's saying they're lying, because I think he's a liar as well. Or an actor. What do you make of that whole Pizzagate thing? That's like really weird. It's like, I like how it was kind of like condemned, like really, it was really quick to be kind of like shoved under the carpet, but there's kind of this people still investigating that just like on their own. And some of the kind of like occultic stuff they've got with that, like, you know, some of the things they've tied together with some of the symbols and signs that people laugh at. They're like, oh, these conspiracy theory people. But that's the thing. I mean, it was discredited so fast, and no one ever looked back into it. But I seriously doubt it's as like extreme as what people think it is. And people are like, oh well, live and let live. If people want to, like, this whole spirit cooking thing or whatever, like, you know. But that's weird. Like, that's just really. That's just. But I guess everyone's got an answer for everything these days, so they'll say, oh well, so you're normal then. So, I don't know, maybe I should just get a job in a factory and just work on my machine all day or whatever. It's probably just being on the internet too much. When you start to care too much. I was actually going to sell my laptop at some point, because I was just sick of like just the world of the internet. So I was going to put that game sort of on like a permanent hold, but my he's making the level, so I feel a bit bad about that. But I just thought, right, I'm done with this. With everything online, I just want to get offline and just get back to normal, you know, just like a normal, boring, everyday job. So, expect that to happen at some time. If I go missing for months and months, it's probably because that's happened. Oh, I might have done this. If I don't screw this up. There we go. Yeah, it's probably not good for me to be in any political debate, because as I said, I think they're all liars, and I was disguising, yeah. So, and you will get put into a side. You know, you only have to slip up once or say something, and then they've got your number then, and there's no concept of forgiveness in this whole new world religion thing, whatever. Once you've said something and they've got like a screen capture of it, that's it. They've hung you. Which brings me on to another topic: No Man's Sky. I'm not sure if I can see all your comments. Well, your whole comment is like kind of cutting off a bit of it. So I don't know if there's another part to that. I'm not trying to be racist. But maybe it's not like what your point you're making. You're saying, "No, I'm not trying to be racist," but maybe your point isn't racist. It's just people would see you as racist for making it. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like they'll. But that's what they're going to do now. I mean, I find it quite weird. I mean, like, for years, I mean, I don't blame anyone, I blame the media. For years, we've had all this media about, like, Islam and stuff like that, and the spread of Islam, and let them in your country, don't let them in your country, let them in the country, and stuff like that. And that's the media blame for that, because a lot of people are, like, uneducated to stuff like this. Because there's just not enough time in the day to learn about everything, you know. When you're trying to live your life and control your kids or whatever. But I forgot the point I was going to make. Oh my god, how did he kill me? Did he put a cigarette on my face or something? He didn't even move. I'm just gonna run in here. Oh. Yeah, look into that Pizzagate thing, just look into it. It's like very bizarre. It's interesting, it's very interesting because people haven't. I mean, that was like swept under the rug or whatever, like, you know, and discredited by all the people that you'd expect would discredit. They're very quick to get rid of that, but yeah, just look into it. It's interesting what's come to light, and just another very bizarre thing. Game is so violent. Yeah, as I said, some of your longer comments are getting cut off, so maybe I've like I don't know, split them into parts or something. I think it's just a bit jarring, you know. I mean, I'm 37, 38 in a couple of days, on the 4th of February, my birthday. But yeah, like I've grown up in the culture, and I've been kind of shaped by the culture, by the government. You know, they've made me think a certain way, and then to rip the carpet out from underneath you when you've been like programmed into a certain way. But what I really do fear is, for me, the whole age consent thing. You know, I really do fear that. And some people I've known have been like, "Oh, you're making a slippery slope argument." Yeah, well, maybe I am. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, anyway, I'm not really the right person to be talking about stuff like this. It just kind of winds you up a bit. How's your game going? I bet you've been really, really inspired by the new Resident Evil game. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't work in a factory because I do have like some mental problems, so I couldn't work in a factory. It would just be absolutely impossible for me. But yeah, it's just like, what I mean is just go back to normality, you know, like, as rubbish as it is. And also what I mean by that is that when you do get these jobs in the factory or whatever, you know, just around your town, they're just full of people from different cultures. Do you know what I mean? Because that's just what life's like for the working class. It's like there's no segregation. Hasn't been for a long time. Oh, this level's quite challenging. I think, if I'm right, these guys are actually... These people of colour here have actually got shotguns or something. Oh yeah, saying about your game, your like sort of house horror game sort of thing. I must have been really I bet it's hard to make now post Resident Evil. I love this music, especially this track. Yeah, I really wish I could stream some other games. I really wish I had the bandwidth for it. I've got like the Division here, I'd like to stream. Fallout 4 would be a lot of fun as well. Without a doubt. Division's not really, I wouldn't call that game fun. It's like I'm kind of got a bit of a love-hate relationship with it. Like the guys I could see developer. I like the sound effects. If I shoot the guy behind everyone, I should catch them all. What? Can't I shoot through that window? Okay. Oh my god! What is it with those windows? Yeah, I have been in full-on rant mode today. It's good to get some stuff off your chest, but obviously quite dangerous these days if you're getting stuff off your chest, because it literally like gets like recorded and stuff. So I don't know, I wouldn't say I make like good games. I make like the best I can, and I'm not very. Do you know what I mean? I'm not pretending to be like amazing. I'm just trying to I don't know, I just like the old arcade games. I'm just trying to make like kind of like stuff that I would make anyway. If I was doing stuff in like assembly code on a Mega Drive or on like an arcade machine, I'd make Euro's Chasm aside, I would probably make the stuff I'd made anyway. I needed maybe with all my stuff I needed to like play test it a bit more, get like some different people to play it, like some outside influence. I think that's been the people that do like my stuff. They generally say like, or people that wanted to like my stuff, you know, they've been like, well, that was a really good idea, just you didn't execute it that well. Like someone I was watching on Twitch the other night, he played Selfie and he kind of wanted to dismiss it, but he was doing a stream, so obviously he had like an hour, and the more he played it, the more he came to realise what was going on with the social media stuff or whatever. The more he started to realise, wow, this is actually quite cool. You know, he said the word fun, but I wouldn't call that game fun. But he was like, look, it's, you know, I don't know if I like this game, but I can't deny there's like something really cool about it. And to me, that's like enough. How much ammo have I got? 4 bullets. This game is like so satisfying when it all works. Oh, I didn't see that guy. Oh, no. By the way, I noticed that in Euro's Chasm 2 there's parts with FMV. Is that inspired? Is that what inspired you for Secret? No, actually, the story with that was the new game, but that actually was going to be the new game, but who shot me then? Did he shoot me through the window? But the guy did the models and stuff, and I kind of had to cancel the game because I didn't have a programmer, and I felt bad then because he'd done all that work. So I didn't want to like kind of just waste his stuff, you know. So what I did instead is like I kind of changed the story of Yuri's Chasm 2 to have like a direct kind of link. Like most of my stuff's kind of all linked together, but it kind of linked to like the whole Nauseous Pines thing. Yeah, so kind of like I changed the story that there was this like a hacker guy in that place, and he's like right, I'm not gonna die now. Watch me get killed now. Right, there's one guy in there, as far as I can see. I got 5 bullets. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, it's definitely... Is there another... Yeah, there is another guy there. Done. Down and down. Please don't be boss time. This is a cool track of music as well. I really like the trailer for this game, the like live action trailer. Have you seen that? It's really cool. It's got like this music as well. It's just really, I find it quite emotional, that trailer. It just really works. Oh yeah, originally when I made PPT Rush, I was gonna get some kind of live action thing that was gonna be kind of inspired by that. just really wish I kind of did, like, I wouldn't say I rushed that game, but it could have been like developed a bit more, like most of my stuff, you know. I could have. But I do plan on totally remaking that game, because I think it was, at its heart, it was like a pretty cool idea. So what time is it in Australia at the moment? It's like about 1 PM, yeah. So I gotta feed my dog soon. Okay. Oh no, we've got these shotgun guys now. So they take like 2 hits or something. What the hell happened there? It's just like... take the shotgun, the baseball bat. This music's quite classic as well. Okay, where's the shotgun? I think this game has it got as good a shotgun as Doom. Maybe. Might be one of the best shotguns of all time. Well, where do I go? Is that it? Oh no, up here. Thought I was having it. Oh, didn't see the person. To start with a katana. Katana's pretty cool in this game as well. I like how they just didn't notice that I did that. But it's Hotline Miami, so it gets away with it. Now this guy, I don't think the sword's going to cut it. Sadly. I'm having that. Oh no, gotta go up. Okay, on a roll at the moment. Gonna have to use this double barrel shotgun. Up again. Let's see if I can just do something stupid. I know this isn't the best tactic. Maybe not. There you go. That's the hammer. Did that just robbed all my bullets? I had like 6 bullets on that, I'm pretty sure. Unless that was the old... Why didn't it let me drop it? Alright, this is a boss thing now. I don't think it matters that I got a sword. Yeah, this is a boss. Don't think the sword's going to be too useful. Yeah, baseball. Not baseball. Golf clubs. Probably going to die a few times on this, by the way. How's this guy move? Yeah, this guy's like really annoying. Oh, thanks. Quite a big one as well. Coming close to 40, like that doesn't sound good, does it? How does this guy work? He's kind of like, can you back off if you get closer? Or? I bet they were like, oh, he's kind of like the bubble ghost of Mario. Like when you go close to him, he kind of like backs off. Alright, he seems to kind of like, when his knife comes out he charges, but until then he doesn't do anything. Seems to be the way it works. Oh, what? I'm going to be a while. I'm probably going to do this boss and I'm going to stop for a bit then because I'm going to walk, feed my dog. We've already been for a run today. I am like training at the moment to be in like the fire service. I failed the first time, so this is like my second chance at trying it. So I've got to like run and stuff and get like my cardio up and stuff like that. I really don't like the way this guy moves. It's just like, seems a bit, I don't know, a bit genius. Right, so he has a turn, then I have a turn. Oh, he chucks it on the third go, I think. I played it through 3 times when it was on speedrun. What, this game? Oh. Okay. 1. Oh, Resident Evil 7. Yeah, it would have been almost a masterpiece. Resident Evil was amazing. Slightly too scripted near the start. Yeah, I think it was a bit annoying now, like they had the the demo level, you more or less, it wasn't exactly the same, but you had to kind of like retread that a bit. That would have annoyed me. I haven't actually played it, I've just watched like a lot of people, like YouTubers play it. I'm not very good with horror games. I would actually have to play a horror game online, like streaming, just to... The one game I did play through was Soma, which I thought was like really, really good. Focusing my game, and now I'm studying. Programming, getting actions and things to it. Yeah, cool. Oh, well done. Just stick at it, you know. Seems to be it's one of those things that people give up on, but like, I mean, like when I started to learn some stuff on the Mega Drive and stuff like that, you know, like I gave up. But if and that was like 4 years ago, if I'd just stuck at it, 4 years of experience on it, I would have been able to do something. Do you know what I mean? Just stick at it. I think that's advice for anything ever, is like stick at it, don't give up, because you will. I mean, you like already know what you know, and you can only get better, basically. I mean, I'm not amazing at Constructor or anything, but I've definitely learned stuff by not giving up. Okay, one. I hope this is like 2 hits and he's dead. I really do hope that. Well, I guess he doesn't box you into a corner. I think that's the challenge of this. Can't be happening. Can't handle this. Yep. Go to the car. Done it. Ah, these headphones really crush my head. Okay, yeah, I'm going to leave it here because I'm going to go feed my dog, and I'm going to see how this came out as well, because I'm kind of experimenting. See what I can get away with this internet connection. This seems to have been alright there. But let's just check what the next level is. Yeah, The Division. It's, yeah, I read like, you know, I'll read like the idea and that, but it's obviously like some of like the bullet sponge stuff and that. It's just not very forgiving for new players. And just when you level up and you start feeling quite powerful, like the whole game levels up as well. So it's like you just never actually get anywhere. I guess it's just like some RPG stuff. Yeah, wait there. How long have I gone on for? 39. Let's just wait there. Let's see if I can get another low line. Part 3, wow. Look at screenshots of my snaggy profile, bro. My game. Ah, cool. Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, I'm a bit late to kind of like the PS4 and stuff in this whole current generation, but I haven't been overly impressed with like graphics. It just seems like they've turned the specular up on stuff and kind of does just more, whereas obviously more like clutter and geometry and stuff. So I don't know. I mean, for a game, just chuck some bin bags in the corner, like on The Division. That's all they've done on that game. Yeah, should be cool. But yeah, regards to this new game that we'll be making, it's still being worked on. I've got a lot of the ideas in my head, but my brother's just making like a modular system with the level tiles, so it can all be like kind of snap together like procedurally. But I'm getting inspired by The Division. so careful because they can see through these guys can see through these windows as well, so... Oh, see? This music. I love about all your games, there's so many layers in the games, and intentional and most music, and thanks, cut off the last part of your message. Yeah, yeah, there are layers, but maybe not like what the typical game is looking for, but kind of just trying to, it's weird, I was like kind of inspired by like the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, you know, just how he's got like the biggest story and stuff, and you know, I know that's kind of a weird place to get inspiration from, but I find it inspirational how he's got all these people doing all these like conspiracy theory videos on his games, and it's really cool. That's all I wish. I wish everyone would try and piece everything together, and it's definitely there. I mean, just like one day someone tries to do it, it's definitely... A couple of people have tried to do it, but kind of in a derogatory way, not really. Oh my gosh, I'm dying. Okay, so you can get me through there. I love how it's like Act 3, and the music's just like a rap. It's not just like the game, the music and everything, it's just like kicked into like high gear. Oh no, here we go, I'm not concentrating. Yeah, there's a lot of that in like the second game as well. It's like a real... like sense of progression in the music. Like he's definitely on like a journey. Oh no, again. Definitely getting to like kind of like the end of the night of your little adventure. I actually watched Drive recently, which is I think that inspired this. Oh my god. It was alright, it wasn't like the best film ever. I could sort of see it there. I'll try to get these guys to come through there. Hey, I'm going to head up anyway. Thanks for watching and talking and everything. Just got to do some stuff.